How's it going? It's Pastor Brian. Thank you so much for joining me for this Thursday Thought. On September 11th, the New York Times ran an article about the death of Gilbert Seltzer, who died at age 106. Mr. Seltzer was one of the last few remaining soldiers of what is known as the Ghost Army. Now, if you've never heard of the Ghost Army, you would be forgiven. It has only been within the last few years that classified information regarding this unit from World War II was made public. What has been aptly named the Ghost Army was actually the secret unit of the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, a unit of 1,100 Americans and other Allied armed forces made up primarily of painters, photographers, designers, and architects. It was set up to create a series of deceptions to help win the war. What they did was they built inflatable tanks, wooden airplanes, fake cannons, and other fake military vehicles. They sent out fake radio transmissions and even recorded and then would play through loudspeakers sounds of military equipment being moved. All of it as a ruse to throw off the German army. And it worked to a surprising level. The success of this strategy was most clearly seen in March of 1945 when the German army attacked a column of inflatable tanks at the Rhine River, allowing the real army to cross the Rhine 10 miles away. There were even people in France who seemed to actually believe they had seen the tanks when in actuality they had just heard the noises on the loudspeaker. The New York Times reported that it was one of the most effective units in the American military, a unit that turned out to be all a ruse, all bark and no bite, counterfeits, but costly to the Germans. You know, Satan is a lot like the Ghost Army. Not to say that the Ghost Army was like Satan. We are grateful for the service of those in the 23rd, and I am in no way saying that they were evil. They fought for freedom and against tyranny. But my comparison to Satan and his army points out the fact that Satan wages war on us by using lies and deceit. He either tries to allure us with counterfeit good and empty promises, or he seeks to paralyze us with fear by feigning power over us that he does not have. He is the father of lies, and from the very beginning, all the way back to Adam and Eve in the garden, he has used deceit to distract humans from God's goodness and God's path for their lives. He uses ruses. Now, say that 10 times fast. He uses ruses to take us off course, to scare us, to distract us, to make us look over there when we should be looking over here with our eyes set on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. Matthew 24:24 says, "For false Christs and false prophets, otherwise known as the army of Satan, will rise and show great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect." That's right, church. Even we can be deceived by the ruses, by the deceits, by the lies of Satan, which is meant to take us off track, to keep us distracted from God and what he has to offer us through Jesus Christ. But I'm here to tell you today that Satan is merely a ghost army, making empty promises and hollow threats. Oh, that we might stay hidden in Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life, and never again be deceived by Satan.